PPI? Am I being daft? Should I try?
Well, I think that's a really interesting question, because what's happened over the years, or over the last few years, is that I think a lot of people who bought PPI for good reasons now see everyone else claiming for PPI that they shouldn't have bought, and they think, I'll jump on the bandwagon as well. And I think it's important to remember that a lot of people bought PPI for the right reasons and weren't missold. That PPI was a valuable form of insurance for a lot of people. The problem was that some people were sold PPI and they weren't told that they couldn't make a claim after having paid premiums for years. So someone who was perhaps self-employed, or someone who had a pre-existing medical condition, was paying for a PPI policy that they could never claim on. And that's an obvious missell. That lots of people bought payment protection insurance that could claim in payment protection insurance, and they weren't missold at all. It was a very legitimate form of insurance to buy. And I think the issue that we're having now is we've now got this deadline in a couple of years, and I think what you'll see over the next 2 years is another huge rise in the numbers of kind of PPI claims companies, that, kind of phoning you and writing to you and emailing you and texting you saying you must have PPI lying about somewhere. Why don't you let us make a claim for you? And they will make a claim for you, but they'll charge you 30 or 40 or 50% of any refund that you might get if you're fortunate. And in some cases, there are some companies that are actually charging people money up front before they try to make a claim for you.
So would your advice be never go with a company like that?
My advice would absolutely be that. It's not difficult. If you go online and type in PPI claim, you'll get lots of template letters online, and there'll be lots of people who will give you enough information online that you can do it for yourself. There's no point and there's no need to go to one of these claims management companies. Do it yourself. It's a much easier way to do it, and if you are successful, if you've got a legitimate claim, then it can save you 20 or 30 or 40% of the claim value, because you won't have to pay it to a third party.
We hear, I know that there are some people I've spoken to before who've said, look, this is just taking money. Okay, there might be something I'm eligible for, but it's just taking money off the bank, and maybe I was sold it in good faith. Hold that thought, Fergus. We're going to just return to the House of Commons for the results of the second vote tonight on the Brexit withdrawal bill.
The ayes to the right, 326. The noes to the left, 290.
So there you go, the government have won this vote, the EU withdrawal bill.
The ayes to the right, 326. The noes to the left, 290. So the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Unlocked.
Let's go to our political correspondent now, Alex Forsyth. No great surprise there, I suppose, Alex, is there?
No, not at all. The government was expected to get enough support to get this bill through to the next parliamentary stage, in part because this isn't final sign-off. There's still plenty of chance now for MPs to go through this bill in detail, line by line, and to make the changes that they want. So that's why, despite the concerns about the fact this bill was going to give extra powers to ministers to make changes to laws without going back through Parliament, that's why many MPs decided to back it in principle, because they thought it was pretty important for the Brexit process. So that's why the government's won this vote tonight.
We were talking earlier on about some Labour MPs who were abstaining, some Tory MPs who also were considering abstaining. Is there any surprise to the numbers there? I mean, we believe the government will be successful, and they have been. 326 versus 290. That surprise you at all?
Well, we've got this really funny situation where the rebels on both sides are kind of opponents. So on the Labour side, we've got this handful of rebels who don't want to frustrate the Brexit process, and on the Tory side, the rebels are mostly those who voted to remain in the EU and trying to avoid a hard Brexit. So I don't think there's any great surprise at this stage in the numbers, or even indeed the people, the characters who spoke the way they did during the course of this debate. But what that doesn't mean is that because the government's won this one, because there weren't enough numbers in the rebel ranks to frustrate the government at this point, that doesn't mean that threat has gone away for the government by any means, because as we know, they've got no majority. So today they were relying on those Labour rebels who were abstaining, so they weren't blocking this bill, as well as relying on people and support from their own ranks. And as I say, that's largely because this isn't the final sign-off. It's still quite a long way to go. So many people are looking at making their points heard further down the line. So don't think that just because the government's got this through at this stage, that's going to be plain sailing for the rest of the process.
Alex, thank you very much indeed. That's our political correspondent, Alex Forsyth. Right, going to return to Fergus Muirhead in just a couple of moments' time. More of your consumer questions to him, please. 08085 909 693. You can text 85058, of course, as well. But first, let's do the reveal, shall we?
5 Live Musical.
Let's reveal both the music and the story then behind tonight's 5 Live Musical. You heard the original version of this song. There's been a few. That's the Hughes Corporation and Rock the Boat. Phil Daniels doing his best on Part Life Blur. That's your second song tonight. And the drums and their tune Let's Go Surfing. Bridie Gibb on Twitter, you got the lot right. Congratulations to you. Ellie from Preston, you knew it as well. You got a couple of songs, Michael in Hounslow. Congratulations to you. The story tonight was James Blunt, who set sail over the audience at Radio 2's Hyde Park Festival on the Sunday. So he did a bit of crowd surfing from within a rubber dinghy. Yes, crowd surf within a dinghy. So those are the songs that we chose for you for tonight's 5 Live Musical. What songs would you choose? The story of James Blunt crowd surfing in a rubber dinghy. Do text your ideas, please, for the songs that you would play. 85058. You can get in touch on social media at BBC 5 Live. We're going to hear some of your suggestions within the next half an hour.
More live Premier League football than anyone else. This is BBC 5 Live.
With the headlines on 5 Live, I'm Davinia Ramos. MPs have voted to give the European Union Withdrawal Bill a second reading. The vote passed by 326 votes to 290, giving the government a majority of 36. MPs also rejected a Labour amendment which would have stopped the legislation from moving to the next phase of the parliamentary process. West Midlands Police have charged 3 men, including 2 British soldiers, with terror offences as part of an investigation into the banned neo-Nazi group National Action. They'll appear at Westminster Magistrates Court in the morning. Thomas Cook says it plans to evacuate thousands of people from areas affected by Hurricane Irma over the next few days. It's been weakened to a tropical storm as it moves across Florida's western coast. And Birmingham City Council's leader, John Clancy's resigned just days after bin workers resumed strike action. He's blamed frenzied media speculation for the decision. Joe Curry's here with the sport.
West Ham have eased the pressure on manager Slavan Bilic with a 2-0 victory at home to Huddersfield.
High square over here, attacking the penalty. Left footed shot deflected. Oh, and West Ham United have the lead. It deflected awfully for Huddersfield. A freakish goal breaks the deadlock. Collins runs near post. Antonio there with him. It's in towards Manchester. Ayew gets it. West Ham have a second.
Yes, Pedro Obiang and Andre Ayew's goals handed West Ham their first points of the season. It was also goalkeeper Joe Hart's first clean sheet in 23 league matches. Boss Slavan Bilic says he's happy his side came out fighting.
I'm really pleased how we reacted to this difficult situation that was created after 3 defeats. Your confidence is a bit down and all that, and but the lads, they done everything that we asked them from the first moment we were on the front foot.
Crystal Palace are set to appoint Roy Hodgson as manager after sacking Frank de Boer after just 4 matches in charge. It's understood the 70-year-old former England boss is in talks with the club. Former Crystal Palace striker Ian Wright says Hodgson's age shouldn't be an issue.
People are talking about Roy Hodgson and the age of Roy Hodgson and things like that. Man, I believe that Roy Hodgson, when you speak to us, he's got a love for the game and a passion for the game that doesn't make no difference how old. We're talking about Roy Hodgson for the next 10, 15 years, then of course not. Maybe even for the next 5 years. But for now, we're talking about somebody that's steady, reliable, get them to play in a way that they're used to, and hopefully try to get some results.
Meanwhile, former Palace manager Sam Allardyce has confirmed he spoke to club chairman Steve Parish over a return to Selhurst Park, but admits he wasn't ready. England players and staff will be advised not to use public or hotel Wi-Fi at next summer's World Cup in Russia over hacking fears. The Football Association are concerned that sensitive information such as injury, squad selection and tactical details could be exposed. Anthony Joshua has been spurred on by the
question. Put it on the glitz and strictly story Saturday night on BBC 5 Live. Across the UK.
This is BBC 5 Live.
Hello, good morning. It's 22 minutes to 1. Fergus Muirhead's going to return in just a couple of moments' time. I can see you expect to answer your questions. Consumers, of course, can be 85058. And of course,
Well, hello. I feel a bit bad. Nothing like how people actually homes. So many So tonight, Floridians are trying to still its way up into Georgia and South Carolina. So we're trying to get a handle on that. Steve Biko's Steve Biko's son, who was only 6 when his dad was died, was killed, to talk about this and to talk about it really quite interesting. Sometimes you'd expect that really there Italian brothers, but his dad's a little bit of a brass partner from some people. So this is resisting a party, some veterans, I think that's starting to change now. So I look at the way that this is beginning to change Steve Biko, and we'll also talk about the UN sanctions, which have been agreed with North Korea, and will seem to offer
let's return to our midnight expert now. Mr. Fergus Muirhead is here to answer all your consumer questions about the rights and wrongs questions. Fergus, come. Nice to talk to you again. Let's go straight to the phones, please, and speak to Susan in Stufford. Hi, Susan.
I'm just arrived home from Norway, flying from Geneva, originally from Geneva to Liverpool yesterday. As we were boarding the flight, my friend and I are slightly disabled, so we were in a hydraulic lift to get us into the plane. As we were actually boarding, we were told that the flight was cancelled. We went back to the until tomorrow, which was a connection flight, and in the end, to get us home today, we've had to book a schedule airline at a cost of €300 and something to get us home. Do we have any chance at all of compensation from EasyJet? Because I have heard that they renege on their promises.
Well, there are certain promises that they can't renege on, and if you have a flight that's going from EU airports, then there are certain levels of compensation that have to be paid, and they're not allowed to renege on these levels. So yes, you are. The short answer is yes. As long as you meet all the criteria, then you will be entitled to compensation from EasyJet. And that is laid down. If you go on if you go online and look at EU compensation levels, then you'll find it quite easily the amount. I think if your flight was delayed if your arrival was delayed by more than 4 hours, flights between EU and non-EU airports, or flights between EU airports, is €600 or £550 in compensation.
Okay, so it's worth writing to them and asking.
Absolutely is.
Thank Thank you very much indeed.
You're
That's
welcome.
what I wanted to know.
You're welcome.
Good luck, Susan. Thank you very much indeed. That's Susan in Stafford. If you've got a question, still time. You've just got time. 08085 909 693 for whatever you would like to ask Fergus. Lots and lots of texts coming in though. Fergus, let us go to Jude from Chelmsford, who's got a question for you. Jude says, approximately 2.5 years ago, at around 3:30 in the morning, a gritter lorry skidded and wrote off my car while it was parked outside my house. Oh no. I'm still getting unsolicited phone calls about my personal injury in a recent accident that I was in. This claim was settled very quickly. How long can I stop these says Jude, these very annoying phone calls from going on? Any suggestions? This is the $1 million question with these nuisance calls, isn't it?
I get phone calls about car accidents as well, and I've been that for 10 years.
Off, but I know the other day my dad was called by one of these people and they said, we're calling about the accident that you've had, and he went, how did you know? And they said, excuse me. He went, I've only just had it 5 minutes ago. How did you know? You're incredible. And they instantly put the phone down. And sometimes you can it's tempting sometimes if you're frustrated and you're fed up and you're tired and you to just shout some abuse, but sometimes you can have a little bit of fun without upsetting anybody.
I think that there are a lot of I think what you said a minute ago there, Sam, is absolutely right. think you're on a sticky wicket if there's absolutely no record anywhere. Sorry, it's not the bearer of bad news, but if there's no record of any money being paid, you know, from either side, then because it wasn't done.
Frustrating, Peter, but sorry, thank you for getting in touch.
Can I just go back very quickly, Sam? You asked me, you said to me a couple of minutes ago, just hold on to the thought of people who bought PPI in good faith.
Yes.
I think it's worth mentioning that not everyone who bought PPI has sold it.
Yeah.
There were lots of people who bought payment protection insurance and have made claims on it because they have been off work sick or because they did lose their job, and they were valid claims, and they got a lot of money paid out. So not all PPI policies were missold.
And if that person, Fergus, who bought it and then claimed on it,